All right, chat, we're back. Game crashed, so we're back. And we are going to, again, try and fix the team in the lineup. So, who can we put at third base? Jordan Lawler can go there. I love that. Give me the speed. Frank Thomas or Freddie Freeman. We'll probably keep Frank there. Mike Cameron, as much as I love playing with you, we are going to... I have you playing up to a lot, though. I mean, you're not, like, super crazy fast. We might keep you, actually, in. Corbin Carroll. Might keep you in. Ryan Braun. Might keep Jackson Chorio in. I mean, I like Derek Jeter just because he's got such good vision. Now, I do have Bryson Stott we could put in off the bench. Some of these guys we could switch up. Kyle Thiel I want in there as my backup catcher. We'll put in Bryson Stott. I like that. Freddie Peralta has been playing up to an 85, but that's with a lot of stats boosted and stuff because I got Raleigh fingers. I'm probably fine with what we got there. We don't need Peguero in here anymore. Let's put Cade Smith. Lee Smith I'll take out for Devin Williams. I think that's good. If we go back up, our captain should be, so we can assign at least, we're not going to get a boost out of him unfortunately, but that's okay. And then let's go ahead and set this up. So his arm, oh yeah, I forgot that. The wheel down below that shows all the stats is busted. It's not accurate with some of these players, so keep that in mind. I want to switch this up. I don't love that we all have lefties down there. We're going to actually have to switch this up. I'm going to need somebody that knows how to bat righty. Sure, we'll put Ryan Braun. There we go. All right, chat, let's go ahead and play online. We're not going to do ranked. We could look at events. Rules that have to be players from those teams. Any team, pipeline, spring break, Jolts, here's 3 innings, difficulty, all-star, free entries, ends March 27th. So this is what it would be saying is our best lineup and team. Interesting. I mean, all right. I guess let's go ahead and start it then. Alright, let's go find somebody and see how this goes for our first game. Probably rough is my guess. And Chase Dollander, let's go in there. Alright, let's see how we do, chat. Alright, Chase versus Chase, interesting.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Chase Dollander. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, first pitch.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Jenkins makes the grab. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Now we're going to go slider back door.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Can we get him with the curveball?
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And we're going to just try and chase upstairs the fastball.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
All right, sinker low.
And now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Catch the bottom part of the plate with the changeup.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
See if we can't get him with the curveball again. Well,
well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so...
Got him.
A swing and a miss.
All right.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran. Here we go, chat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
We got to be patient.
And he grounds one to the right side. 1 up, 1 down.
All over that.
So digging in, Travis Bazzana. First pitch swinging. 1 out, bases empty.
There's a base.
Line drive to short.
Oh my God! I was gonna say we barreled that.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard.
All right, Manny.
Line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Slider, we're just
Swings
a little
here
bit
and
underneath
last
it.
one left field. That's back
gone.
there.
That's gone. Manny Ramirez. First swing home run.
Samuel Vasallo digs in now.
All right, Manny. I mean, he's leaving some meatballs right over the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
Try
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Back to the mound. He's got it.
Middle, back up to the pitcher. All right, got a pitch. We got a run.
Is the inning.
Manny Ramirez with the new.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
He's
Stepping
also
in,
got Manny
Ramirez.
And I'm going to pitch away.
And a swing and a miss there.
Front.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Now I'm going to hit him with the curveball.
He's
probably expecting another slider, so hopefully this fools him.
That's off the mark.
Again,
1 and 2 to count.
Curveball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Nick Kurtz.
I have just Kurtz card. It's all right.
And he swings and misses at the initial
No
offering.
balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
We get him with a sinker.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
Dalton rushing. I have
And
this
here
card
is
too.
Dalton
Not bad.
rushing. Popped
pop
up,
up.
foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it,
All right.
makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back.
Is he going to pull Dollander? Or
And now the
Dollander?
shortstop, Carson
Yes,
Williams.
he is. Johan Duran.
A swing and a
throwing
miss.
gas.
Strike one.
0-1.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able
No
to
ball,
catch up
2
to that
strikes.
velocity.
Well, we're not dropping it. He's going to catch
And
that.
there's one down. And now, Walker Jenkins. In the air to left
It's a
center.
shot, but we're too far underneath
Crawford
it.
sizes this one up. Out number 2.
All
Hey,
right.
man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Out
That's
towards right
absolutely
center.
tatered.
That's well struck.
That's not a home run, but that should be a
One
double.
hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second.
No,
Not going to
second.
get him.
Nope.
He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that
Throwing a
pitch.
splitter
And
that
right
time.
off
I
the
was
bat,
still
he
sitting
knew he was
fastball.
taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
There it is.
In the
but
air to
that's
left
pop
down
out.
the line.
He's going to get there.
Ramirez towards the line.
Maybe.
Nobody
No.
can get there, and it's a
He's got
foul ball.
He's actually got Ramirez out there in that field. He's not fast, so. That's
Swing and a
absolutely
high fly
belted.
ball, well struck.
Is
Crawford
he going to get
ranging
to
back.
it? Yes,
Pulls
wow.
it in on the warning track.
I mean, we absolutely obliterated that
On to
ball.
the third inning. And now the right fielder, Max Clark.
We're
His home
keeping,
run numbers stand
Donovan.
out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt.
Maybe we'll pull him after this batter, actually.
And he dodges
2-1.
that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's towards
That was a
center.
dangerous
Durant
pitch.
has this one sized up, brings it in, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there,
Pull him.
and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the
Lefty-lefty matchup.
New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Strong.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats
Give
they
him the
can.
slider. He's
So
been struggling.
it's always high stress. Let's
And
see
one
what he's
ball,
got
one
here to
strike.
try and close it out.
Sinker.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
All right.
Throw over to
One more out away,
Thomas.
chat. We'll
Now
pick up
only
our first
one
win in
out
events.
remaining.
David Wright.
David Wright, the next to hit.
That play won't be trending on social media later on,
Sinker.
but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game.
Wow.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
All right, lucky
So
hit up the
now
middle.
back to the top of the order. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Upstairs. Ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at
1-0.
first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into
Yeah.
a gap, and score that
There you
run
go.
from first base.
1-1.
And it is
Oh.
2-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
All right, let's hope he
Right,
plays
off of first
defensive,
with
and he's
two
going
away.
to want to go bite on this slider.
On the ground right
He
side.
did bite on it. For
On the
an out.
first.
All right, we got the
ball
win.
game.
They say a
First
solo
win in
shot
events.
won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3.
Manny with the bomb. We only had 2 hits. Oh, hey, chat, we got a free show pack. Nice. Let's go ahead and play somebody else. walk, sure. Who we playing now? Kumar Rocker. All right.
Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Kumar Rocker.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Travis Pisana, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Manny Ramirez will hit next. Fought off foul.
Oh my God, chat! I thought we were 2 for 2 with
that's
home
where you
runs
want to
with
be
Manny.
right there. All over
Just
that
a
first
little
pitch,
early.
Fastball, just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
And then he threw me a nasty curveball, which we should have absolutely mashed too. But all right.
Caught him looking for the catch.
I thought he was throwing me a ball. Good pitch.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Tanner Houck.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later.
Hitting himself for not swinging at that pitch.
And give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one hit to first.
Frank Thomas has got it for the first out.
One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Arjun Nimala. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Weatherhole
there we go.
Makes
Out
the
number
grab.
2.
And there are 2 outs. And here is Christian Moore.
This Christian Moore card is good.
There's a swing and a drive.
I left it hanging. That was a mistake.
And that one hops the wall.
I also
Makes
don't
the
love
turn
that
and heads
Manny's
for
out there
second.
for me too.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
0-1.
Connor Griffin swings through it for strike one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Line drive and foul ball. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Is mashing right now, all the pitches.
Out to short.
There we go. Needed that.
Fires across the diamond.
I almost kind of want to pull Tanner.
The frame.
Hook, whatever. Right away. I don't like his pitch mix, unfortunately. Wish he had a fastball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Samuel Basallo. Rocker back to work. And that's way high.
That's up.
And that is ball 1.
There's a shot back
and
up the
a
middle.
base hit on a line. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Wanted it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one smashed down the right field line. And it
fair.
Goes
oh
foul.
My God. You're kidding me.
swing
That's
and a high
gone.
fly ball, deep left field.
Absolutely tatered. Carson Williams.
Goodbye, home run. He
All right,
muscles that one out of here. It's 2-0. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Frank
run.
Thomas, let's
Not
go.
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Oh,
and first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball there.
It would have been another nice pitch to hit, but very early.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, J.J. Weatherholt.
He didn't get
Line,
there. And he dives over it.
Hit. Around first and hustling for second.
We're going for 3.
Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
And they're at the triple. J.J. Weatherholt.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Ripped on a line.
Down.
And a base hit.
There we
knocks
go.
in a run.
Increasing our lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
He's got a pole
Those
rocker.
always feel great.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Here's a rip to short,
Lucky.
but he's
I got
there
all
for the
over
third
that.
out.
PCI was on it and a good swing, so he's lucky there. All right, got a pitch.
And we're back. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The Beavers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings through that one
Big
out in
cut
front
on
that
this.
time.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground, right side, and that's
Can
just
I get him with
foul.
the sweeper inside, you think? Wow,
Ball.
good take. I actually kind of
1
thought
ball,
he'd
2
bite
strikes.
That's out to center field.
Yeah,
Durant
shot ball.
on the move.
But we're there.
Puts
Get
it
out.
away for the out. And there's one down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Pitch is
1-0.
in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Rips that one to right. Jenkins
Another out.
makes the catch for the out.
I mean, my
2
opponent's
away.
mashing some of these
2
balls.
outs,
He's
base is
just
empty. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Not getting
Fly ball down the
any
line,
good luck with it. Dive.
and it's off the wall, but foul.
See, he's early on that swing. One's up. Try the sweeper.
The 0-2. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I think it's going to be time to pull him.
Here's the third baseman,
We'll give
Gunnar
him one more
Henderson.
inning here, or one more batter.
Swings and hits
Yeah,
one
we're
in
gonna
the
pull
air
him
out
after this
towards
inning.
right
All
field.
right, he got through 2.
And that'll do it. New inning getting started. At the plate, Travis Bazzana.
He's not pulling Kumar.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Knocks it down.
Safe.
He won't get back to first in time, and they come away without an out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
I gave that an error,
Went
not a
down
base
looking
hit.
on
I
3
suppose he
pitches
could've
last time. Let's see if he can be a little
threw
more
it to,
aggressive right here.
And a
pitcher.
seed into
All
center.
right, Manny
That's a
Ramirez.
base hit.
With a hit.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the
I
hitting
mean, this
zone.
guy's got to
Now
pull
this
him.
one gets through. Bazzana around third. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Top of the zone for a called strike. No outs. Runners at first and third. And that one is lifted in the air.
That should be an out, but it's going to drive
this one up, and he makes the catch.
50 speed,
runner
I
tags
believe.
from third.
He threw it to third.
In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by
wrong
4.
person, I think.
So digging in, Walker Jenkins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground, could be 2.
That's a double play.
Moore over to second, double play.
That's right.
And that'll do it for the inning.
We're up 5. I feel good where we're at.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Ethan Salas. Hit
I was
hard
going
on
to
the
pull him,
ground
but
to
we
the
got
right
5
side, and foul ball. And it's fouled away.
One and 2.
Can I get him with this splitter?
That's inside.
That's the ball.
Can't be a splitter that far out. Or in.
That's a ball. Full count.
I might actually have to pull him.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Warning track.
I shouldn't have thrown that
and
high,
you can touch him.
We're going to pull him.
Baseball man. He'll touch them all. It's 5-1. So back to the top of the order. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Matt Strom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Show him a different pitcher,
And
different
it's
release,
caught for the
and
out.
he's going to struggle.
So up next, Arjun Nimala. And the first offering is not close. Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota.
Can I get him with the nasty slider inside?
Next offering misses, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow. Actually surprised he went and got that.
Oh, nice play to
Got
first.
him.
Nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Christian Moore digs in now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play.
Into center and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
All right.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Low in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
All right.
Moore, the lead runner out at second. Griffin at first, 2 out of the inning. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Strom is just 1 strike away. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third.
Bases are
so
jammed.
Bases loaded and 2 gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Raleigh Fingers is
Raleigh
coming in.
Fingers on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it breaks a ton.
Mess him up.
Check swing, called strike.
Wanted it.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's hanging on.
Tying run at the plate.
All right,
ball
stop
still
it,
a 1-2 count.
That's a guy with pop.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Down.
And a swing and a miss.
All
And
right, that got a
is
lot
the ball
scarier
game.
than I thought it was going to be.
5-1 is how it
All right. Moving on. So 2 wins, we unlock a player. Polo Grounds, we unlock some players here. And Joey Gallo is our win reward. Let's back out for a second, chat. We'll go ahead and open up our packs. Ballin' is a hat. Ryan Brassier, Kyle Leahy, Nacho Alvarez Jr., Nolan Arenado, and Kerry Carpenter. Damn. What's the multiplayer program? Alright, let's go ahead and see who we place this time. Opponent found. Let's put Hagen Smith in there, why not? Roger Clemens, okay. Doesn't have the greatest of team, but hey, this guy might slap with his team, so. Never judge a book by its cover. Alright.
Okay, all set to go.
Oh,
Here's
these are
Trey Turner.
interesting Yees. That hurt my eyes. Alright.
Hammers that one
That's
deep
gone.
left field and forget it.
Alright.
The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's
That guy was absolutely sitting fastball high right away.
the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Don't love it.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Always exciting to see a
0-1.
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he takes it
That's an
himself for the out. And now the first baseman,
Dick Allen. Probably liked Dick Allen, I'm going to assume, for the fact that he's got so much power. This guy might just be like a straight power hitter.
Line to left. Ramirez makes
what
the
I feel like
play.
he is.
2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh.
Bobby Abreu stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fly ball center
All right,
field.
we had one mistake pitch right off the
Durant
rip, but
makes the catch. And
Only
that
gave up
is
one.
that. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Roger Clemens. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the center fielder, Jaron Duran. To the right side.
Man.
Throws to first in time.
Early.
One
Might be a
gone,
good
bottom
splitter,
half of the
too.
first. So digging in, Travis Bizzana. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Little chopper rolls foul.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Bad play.
On to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. Smith back to work. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Jenkins.
This guy's piecing up his hits.
One away. Juan Soto now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Ball one, no strikes. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes, but the guys that do it well,
this guy's sitting on fastballs.
That's a base hit.
That's one thing I'm noticing right now is this guy is just all over the fastball.
The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Christian Walker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Soto round second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just one out. And now Gunnar Henderson. Golden opportunity right here.
Sure, we'll put Devin Williams
Pitching
in. Let's try to start out. Former Brewer.
Williams.
And the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Cut her way inside.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
One down. Runners at second and third. That one misses.
Oh, come on.
And the count is 2-2.
Screwball.
And that's down and away.
Screwball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Fastball.
And they're all loaded up.
Who the fuck are you, man?
Just
Swing the
couldn't get
bat.
Call off the inside corner.
Now a chance for Jake Rogers.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
No balls. One strike.
Are you looking at the breakdown of like throws I've been throwing?
Last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect
Yeah,
many
shit,
pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double
You
play
want
in
the
this spot.
matchup.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. Soto, the runner at third. Walker over at second. Henderson over at
2-1.
first with one away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2-2.
Almost
Oh,
got
fuck
him.
off, dude.
Straighten
I
him
was
up a
gonna
little
hit
bit.
you.
We got a full count.
All right, well, now we're in trouble, chat.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramirez drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third.
Got him.
Applies the tag, and they get.
All right.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Samuel Basallo.
Base hit.
Nice grab.
Fly out. Early.
So up next, Carson Williams. Nobody on his team has been better at
We're
driving
getting
in
some good
runs this
PCI.
season, Singy. He was late there, strike one.
Just a bit tardy
Oh,
there.
one.
Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's the strike. And a swing and a
Very
miss.
good
Beat him with a
pitching.
fastball.
This is dotting
So
inside.
two down now, and here is Walker Jenkins. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, there's a certain
No
point where you
balls,
have to
2
commit
strikes.
to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
All right, chat. It's not looking pretty.
Foul
It's
ball.
definitely
It
not looking
stays
pretty. This
nothing in
guy's
two.
got my number. I just can't lay off the pitches. And I brought in Josh Hader, son of a bitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Former Brewer.
Good eye
No,
right
that
there.
missed. That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh,
Swings
come
and-
on. Thought I was there.
All set for
All
the
right.
start of the inning. Here's Turner now. And that is out of play.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases
It's a good
and
pitch.
pick up a run.
0-2.
Can we get a cutter out there?
And now
That's a
1
ball.
and 2.
One that he'll chase.
Swing and a ground
There you
ball
go.
base hit right field. Throws to first.
go.
And
I don't
they
need
get
your cheap
Turner for the
viewers.
out.
Get that
So
spam
taking
out
in
of my chat.
Travis Bazzana. Grounded out his first time.
I don't wish to pay for fake viewers.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That one outside.
that's outside.
And the count is 1-1. Inside
Hey!
corner at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
That
Gone.
one is absolutely belted. Gone. He nails one out to right. It's
Good as
3-0.
this guy. This guy's good. I suck. I'm not even an
Base is
average
empty,
player at
one
this
away.
game, but this guy's
Dick Allen
definitely
now at the
just
plate.
hitting
He's
everything
0
we're
for
throwing
1.
at him.
Foul ball. That one found hard the other way.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That
Oh,
missed.
my
That's
Just
a ball.
off
goodness,
the
come on.
inside corner, and it's 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bobby Abreu will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Now he breaks his bat.
Broken bat.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
All right, down 3 with 3 outs to go. Can we even get a hit? Who's to say?
Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Frank Thomas. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
This guy just knows he can pitch whatever the fuck he wants to me.
Swing and a miss.
I'm gonna fucking swing at it. Oh, it's frustrating.
Down the third baseman, J.J.
That's my biggest problem is when it comes to batting, I just swing at everything. My patience.
And first offering is fouled off. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Hit to second.
That'll do it, chat. We're going to get one loss.
On to first. Ball game. A shutout in this one. 3-0.
This guy was good. I do not like some of our pitchers we have. Hagen Smith, I'm not a fan of. And I really don't want to use that CC Sabathia because that card's fucking pitch release is so slow, and I hate it. I know he's an 87 diamond and he's okay, but, like, I can't stand slow wind-up pitch releases. What? I'll use them. Alright. Now who are we facing? We're facing Pedro Martinez. My opponent's got a pretty good team.
So almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, CC Sabathia.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep
Trey
release
Turner
point.
again.
If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a
Last
chance
game
to do
we gave
some
a
damage.
home run to Trey Turner on the
Foul
first
off
pitch.
Left side. There's a swing and a drive.
Well, Manny's not fucking getting there.
And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Uh-oh.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very
I gotta
least.
be aware
Put
that
a great
Trey
swing
can
on it, and man, he
steal.
wasn't fooled at all.
And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's got it. And there's one away.
All right.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Slider.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
There we go. Good strikeout.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dick Allen. Just missed.
Yeah,
Right
we got
side.
out of the jam, chat.
Drops
Got a hit.
into the glove, and that's the third. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
We can hit off this Pedro.
A little up front there as he swings through.
Can't swing at shit like that, though. I'll sit in fastball.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the
Too
changeup.
early, yeah.
Travis Bazzana digs in now. Swing and a miss.
That would have been one to hit.
It's 0-1. One out, base is empty. That one the other way. Turner. Throw, picked it first, got him.
All right, Manny.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Out to
We rolled
short.
over it.
Turner.
50 speed's not going to get it done. All right, got a pitch.
3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Overrated. Bryce or CC?
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
I just hate this slow windup.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Got him.
Got him. Nice
Good
play.
play there.
Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. And that misses.
Oh, come on.
And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Come on, Wrath.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
All right, we just need
Couldn't
one
have
more
timed
out
it
here.
up any better than that. Other than
Alex
ripping
Bregman,
one into
I
the
like.
gap or blasting
I like
one over the
Bregman. His
wall,
swing
there
is
aren't
so
a whole
nice.
lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back
I think we
singles.
pull
Nice
CC.
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
With Ryan Howard out there
swings
giving
through
somebody
for
else to
strike
look
1.
at for a pitch. Did he
Tried
go?
to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Oh, did he go this time?
Checks his swing.
Oh,
Down
come
the middle of
on.
third. No, he held up. Second inning here. No score. And he couldn't.
Yeah, that time you went. Try and hold that one up.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2.
right.
Now
Still
it's going to
0-0
be
game, chat. We're
Samuel
hanging in there.
Basallo. In the first
We're gonna
pitch,
take some
misses for
pitches.
ball 1.
We got to be
He's hitting the
patient.
ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's not going to
Ground
get
ball
through
right
there.
side. Bregman to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. So digging in, Carson Williams. Swing
Oh, that
and
would have been
high
a good
fly
one to
ball
hit.
out
We
towards
just
right
couldn't get the
field.
PCI underneath it.
Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
All right.
Walker Jenkins, the next hit.
Is he pulling Pedro?
Hit.
Nope.
Swing and a foul straight back. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Damn.
And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider
Kenobe.
down and in. He finished that
Got
really
my cat
well.
that came down
Just
here.
couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hit on the ground to the right
All
side.
right. Got a pitch.
Here's the tag, and he's out. And that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Trey Turner now. Down the line.
Manny's not even getting
And a
close to
foul
that
ball.
ball.
Just missed. In the air, out towards left center.
Fly ball. We'll get to that one.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
I got a cat next to me. My little big
Now
kitty
at the
kitty.
plate, James Wood. Fly to left his first time. That one is
There's a
absolutely
shot.
belted.
Man, he's not getting to that one.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
On the mound now, Yohan Duran.
Right, let's try it. We're going to
And
throw
Kyle
gas.
Schwarber will come up. And that's
the
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of
1
baseball
ball, 2
right
strikes.
there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time
That's
pop
up.
at the
That's a
plate.
ball.
Next pitch misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In
All right, it's
plenty
2
of time
outs.
to first. Schwarber
Can we get out of this jam?
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
Dick
Nice
Allen.
job of the pitcher to bear down,
Oh,
make the
Dick.
pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Allen
ball.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
No hit.
Ripped to
Oh,
third.
God, we got
but
lucky.
handled.
We got lucky.
And that'll
All right, got to
ready
hit
to
it.
go for the
Walk
last
off.
half of the inning.
Pull Pedro. Get him out of there. Pull.
And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Garcia. Okay. Probably not any better.
Up the middle.
Get through there.
Oh, look at the
Son of a
stop.
gun.
Gathers and throws. And he
Oh, in the
saves
dirt.
it
Frank
first.
Thomas
That's
is on.
their first hit of the ball game.
Infield knock right there. He was
And
able to
we're
beat
going
that one
to
out easily.
substitute
That's one of
him.
those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is J.J. Weatherholt in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
If you're a
Throw to
base
first,
runner,
I
you've
did.
got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Garcia throw over.
And we're picked
Lawler
off.
Yeah,
dives
on the
and
tag.
I seen
can't
that
get
coming
back
a
in
mile
time.
away.
He's picked off.
Fuck off.
Still
God
tied
damn
at
it.
0. Last of the third. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Dalton rushing. Getting ready to hit.
Yeah, that was bad.
The bit
Bad on
behind
my
that
part.
Swing. It's
I
strike
shouldn't have
one.
extended. I
No
should have
balls. 1
just.
strike.
I wanted to steal, get out of a double play situation, but I
And a
wanted.
foul ball.
All right.
And he'll be safe at first. Back
Okay.
to the top of the order
Not
now.
sure what
Now
happened,
batting
but we'll
Jaron
take it.
Duran. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line.
Too far underneath
Schwarber
it.
on the run. Brings it
Could have
in.
been a home run maybe if we
That-
were on top of it, but too far underneath. All right, so our first baseman is Jordan Lawler.
As we go to the
Gonna
top
have
of the
to stay
fourth.
there,
Here's
sorry.
Bryce Harper. Duran back to work. In the air, center field. Duran in position. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought
he coulda
about it,
had it.
but instead
We
returns
missed up
to
that throw.
second. So
He
the
coulda had
go-ahead
that
run
one.
in scoring position. JT Real Muto now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now the 0-1.
That's a ball. That's
In
down.
the dirt, but kept close. Save!
He's safe.
And the go-ahead runs at third. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
It's not good, chat.
And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing it up.
You're going to get a cheap garbage hit.
Fair.
Oh, and that's going to
In
go
comes the
over
runner
the
from
head?
third.
The fuck
It's
is
an
going
RBI
on?
single on the board first. It's 1-zip.
That's some garbage.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things.
I don't like that.
Next
We're
to hit,
limited
Bobby
to only one
Abreu.
division, the AL division,
And
because
that one fouled off.
I feel like we're very limited with our pitchers.
Slider squirts away.
That makes sense.
Real Muto up to third on the wild pitch. This one in the dirt, and well done.
Right, we got to keep this at least a 1 run. This is a huge out here if we can get it.
Helsley. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. On its way to the corner, Ramirez. Long run on his horse. Diving, makes the grab.
Runner it would have been better if I just didn't catch it, to be honest.
And they take a 2-run lead. And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
50-50, or it would have been smart if I just left that
in the
ball.
air, pretty deep out to center field. Durant
I'd rather have taken my
it.
chances with trying to strike him out or
Makes the
get something
grab,
else.
and that'll end the inning.
I didn't think that one through.
Ready to go.
All right.
Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. This one in the air, right field.
Give me a shit hit. Of course not.
And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
Fucking of course.
Out. A
So
bullet
garbage.
for JT Real Muto. Swing and a miss, and he chases that
we
one
lost
in the
this
dirt.
one.
Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. Out on the
I
drop
have
third
lost
strike.
faith in
2
our
gone.
team. And my
So they're down to
ability
their
hit the
final
ball.
out. Manny Ramirez on the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Got a long ways to go, but he'll get there. Never mind. Not even that long.
And that is
All right,
the
we
ball
lost.
game. 2-0.
And we'll be kicked out of events because that's 2 losses. Fuck, man. We got hosed. I had 0 hits again. Go figure. Alright, well, at least we got Joey Gallo. You know what? Let's play one ranked game. I'm for it. Timeout. Let's go open our free pack chat because, you know, we're going to pull straight fire. It's silver. It's Nathaniel Lowe. Perfect. Out of curiosity, is there any more of these players that we can collect? There is. Now we got Roman Anthony. We'll collect him too. Don't have any more. I'm missing a couple of these guys. And I don't think we have any more Jolt players. No. Alright. So, yeah, why not? Let's go play somebody online. Let's give it a shot. Make it October night, overcast. Let's see if we can find somebody. We did right away. And you know what? We're using Paul Skeens. Oh, that is a lot of righties to start. All right. Let's check out my opponent's team. Hopefully it's not a difficult one. Okay. All right. All right. I feel a little confident.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
He hasn't
It's
played
the
a game. We're on
American
veteran
Giants
difficulty.
going up against the Knights. Ready to go now?
Dreamers.
This is Corbin Carroll.
I've got Corbin Carroll.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
He's very late. Let's give him the sinker.
Misses off the plate.
Wasn't
And
even
it's
close to
ball
where I
strike.
wanted it. Can this guy hit the high cheese? He
That
can't.
one fouled off.
He's
I would throw him
extremely
another
late,
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base hit to
Swing
start
and a
the game.
line drive.
Not
That's
great.
a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
He's got a cannon.
Oh, one's
Out.
the
Throw to
count.
second. He's
What?
safe.
Can I challenge that? Because I disagree.
Late swing fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a slow roller. Throw over to Thomas. One out in the top of the first. Christian Moore, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
He normally does
0-1.
damage on that pitch in that
Sweeper.
location. Just a swing and a miss there.
There we
I don't think
go.
you want to throw it
Okay,
again,
2-strike
though.
count.
Foul ball
We need
there.
a strikeout here. Can we jam him?
Swing
Certainly
and
can.
a miss for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Connor Griffin,
Nope.
the next to hit,
Twist
takes
there.
ball one. Carroll on third with two out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good sweeper. All right. Can we get another strikeout here? We're going to
Two
get the high
outs.
cheese.
Swings and misses it.
Wasn't where it's supposed to be, but it worked, Chad.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at
Showed
the
him and
plate.
Aga.
Derek Jeter.
God bless him.
Boom. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And
There's a
that
shot,
one
but that's going to
hammered
be a fly ball out. Or is
way
it gone?
back there.
It is gone. Corbin Carroll, home run.
A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-0.
Love it.
One down. And now Jordan Lawler. Swings through that
Left
one.
me a hanging
0-1.
sweeper.
0-1's the
One
count.
out, bases empty.
Get through there.
Can't glove it cleanly.
We're going to get in there for a single.
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
An error, my ass. That's a base hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. And
right,
next will be
Frank
the
the
cleanup
Tank.
hitter, Frank
Let's go.
Thomas.
I want you to absolutely belt this ball. We're going to try and steal, too, because I'm a bitch.
Check on the runner, Lawler. Dives
How?
back in, but
I
they got
even
him.
pressed to go back before he threw it there. I should have been back well before that even got the tag on me. That's so dumb.
This one in the air.
Fuck. Well, we scored a run, but I'm pissed that I
Moreno
got tagged out.
makes the
That shouldn't
play,
have happened.
And welcome
All right.
back to the ballpark. Second inning set to
This
go.
is that
Here's
84
Shohei
gold
Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. I have this card.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
All right.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there.
He's going to have troubles with the fastball. I just don't want to overthrow it so he can get the timing down
Jason
eventually.
Churio will hit next. A little bit low. 1-0. Churio goes 6'1", hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And it's into the gap. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He scores to tie it up.
That's rough.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Again with the slider out
And
there.
it's second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the heater. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball popped up. Bazana.
All right, we're out of it. We gave up a run, though.
Makes the catch. And that is that.
Maybe I should have put Max Clark in center.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's upstairs, ball
All right,
one.
let's be a little patient here. There's a good
Rip to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be
Thought we
cruel,
were all
can't
over
it?
that.
I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Travis Bazana at the plate now.
1-0.
That's ball one. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
1 ball,
ton.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Work the count.
Swing and
That's
a
gonna be
ground
an
ball
out.
base hit right field. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Jackson Chorio now at the plate.
All right, Jorio.
A swing and a
Fuck's
miss,
sake.
and that's strike one.
Good
0-1.
pitch.
And that
That's
one
a ball.
upstairs, ball one.
1-1.
There's
Swing
base
and a
hit.
ball
Get down.
line to center.
Fuck off.
Brings it in. And
I
that
feel like we're
lit-
getting crappy like outs.
Onto the
Like, I
third
know I
inning.
wasn't all
Here's
over
the
that,
left
but
fielder,
man, I feel like
Corbin
that should have
Carroll.
dropped.
Schemes back to work. Slice the other
We're
way.
gonna
That's a
give him
base
crappy
hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I want to see where he
Went
was.
up there looking to be
What's his
aggressive and
PCI?
got something he could
Swing
handle.
timing
Just a
late.
really nice approach
don't
to
love
shoot
it.
that line drive to the opposite.
Rudder takes off in
Count
the
1-0.
dirt.
Then we're gonna have that shit happen.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
All right.
And Judge spoils that one.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now
Oh, that's
2-2.
outside.
Let's go with the high fastball. He's been struggling with this all day.
The other way. Steps on first for the out. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hard hit left side.
Can't go home.
Handles. Throws
He would have
to
been
first.
safe.
There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Sweeper.
The shortstop
Way
takes
out.
the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike
That was a
3.
good dot. We got a hit.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Towards
And by
first,
hit, I mean not
Torkelson.
swing at shit
He
balls that are
steps
ground
on the
outs.
bag. Leadoff hitter
Man,
gone in
we
the
are
3rd.
struggling.
And now here is Mike Cameron.
Get through there.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Torkelson. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
All right.
Out to short. Jump throw. No play. That's an infield single. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Sharp
There's
grounder.
another hit.
That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
All right, Lawler.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Swing
I
and
hit
a
a
high fly
crappy
ball
shot.
right field.
Damn.
And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Late. Let's throw him a fastball and try to dot the inside.
Swing and
He's
a
been having a
miss.
lot of
Came
troubles
out.
with pitches
So he picks up
inside.
his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side.
All right.
He takes it on his own.
Got a hit,
And
chap.
it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. On the ground to third.
We're early just on a lot of these
Boom.
pitches.
Goes on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So now here's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Line drive.
Get down. Oh,
Diving.
okay.
It gets down. Could be extra bases. And the tying
All right, we're in
runs
there
at
at the
second
double.
base with a double.
I don't know why he dove.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Here's a
That's a
rocket
double.
out to left.
Are you
Pulls
kidding
it
me?
down and he makes the catch.
It
2
didn't
down.
go in the gap of perfect. Dude, I'm
Left
getting
fielder,
hosed out
Jackson
here.
Chorio.
What
He's
is
0
going
for 1.
on?
Misses inside.
I thought that was
And
definitely
that
going
is
to go in
ball
that
1.
gap. Really?
Shota checks the runner. And he's back in safely.
You got 2 outs. Nobody's even close to the bag, and you're worried about Manny.
Swings through that.
Fucking, I'm going to swing
1-1.
that garbage in the dirt.
Move to second, and he dives
He's
back
safe.
in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third.
That's an out.
Throw on to Torkelson. That's
Damn.
the inning. We go to the top of the 5th,
All right,
and now
champ.
the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Just missed Torkelson in his 3rd season, 25 years old, A former first-round pick in 2020.
Whoa, that's down.
Next offering is down low.
Good take there.
Fought off foul. This one in the air, center field. Cameron hauls it in for the out. One down. And here comes Alec Boehm. And first offering is fouled
What
off.
Skeen's at for pitches? He's just over 50, so we're doing fine. He's giving up 2 runs.
And he swings through that one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board.
Right,
and if you don't
Corbin
take it in, you may see
dominating.
zeros the rest of the ball game.
Carroll in the box again, takes a strike.
So I want to be careful. And
Swung
we're not
on,
fucking
belted.
careful. Left a sinker
That one back there.
over the fucking middle of the plate.
Out of here.
Oh, chat, what are we doing?
He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Now here is
That's
Aaron
rough.
Judge.
That one hurts.
101 on the gun, swing and a
0-1's the
miss.
count.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that
Yeah,
will
that
get out of
sinker
play.
didn't go anywhere where
2
we
down,
wanted
base
it.
is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. That
1
misses
ball,
the zone,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Outside with a breaking
Jesus
ball.
Christ, catch the fucking ball.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and
That's
keeps
rough.
it going.
Maybe I could have dived,
Just
but
one
I
of
felt
those
if I
seam
dived
high
there, we
base
probably
hits
would've
through the
went over.
infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get
There's
you
a
a
fly
knock.
ball.
Here's a high fly ball out
All right,
to
now we're
center.
down 3-1.
And that is that.
Had some chances to get some more runs on the board ourselves, but nothing to show
We
for
head
it.
to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Samuel Basallo.
Maybe I should have went with Rush
You
there,
know,
too.
this group of hitters doing a good job
Give me
of
the
simply
switch hitter
getting the
catcher.
bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
I mean, we're
Throw
getting
on to
so
Torkelson,
unlucky with our
and that's
hits.
the first out in the bottom of
I
the
feel
5th.
like that one should have went through
So
the
up
gap,
next,
but didn't.
Mike Cameron. And that is out of play.
Everything he's throwing me is
The
low.
0-1. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Back
All
to the
right,
top of the
Derek
lineup,
Jeter.
and now it's going to be Derek Jeter, 1 for 2. That's
Ball
off the
one.
mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh,
Just
my
short,
God.
could be
That's one
2.
that we needed to hit.
Slings to
The double
second,
play ball.
and that's
He's
2.
out.
We needed to tater that one.
All set for the top of the 6th.
All right.
Leading off, Connor Griffin. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
And he gets that fastball by him
Well, he went for
upstairs.
it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tap back to the mound. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The
right.
throw
He's
is
out.
still in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play.
Deceptive slider right there.
Shohei's
Stayed in the
been
tunnel a
hitting
long
us
time.
pretty
Got
good
that
too
hitter out
lately.
front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Swing and a ground
His
ball.
lefties
And it's through for a
are
hit.
absolutely
So a man
mashing
aboard
Paul
now with 1
Skeens.
away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big
We get a double
difference
play
in
ball.
defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he
And that's the
Okay,
second out of the inning on
that
the
was
first
lucky.
play.
I thought he was going to catch it. We should have been right there, but apparently not.
Jason
So we got lucky
Churio
there.
getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's got
0-1's
such a
the count.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing
Yeah,
stuff in
dude.
the dirt.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
All right.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Shota back to work. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
All right, we got a double. Corbin Carroll to start.
It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps.
Right, we got to be
patient.
patient.
And he'll feel real good about that.
We got a chance here to cut into this lead with a guy on second to start with 0 outs.
Boom.
That's not going to help us. Oh, that could help us.
To first, and
that
makes
helps
it
us.
Everyone's safe. Stepping in, Frank Thomas.
All right, Frank. Blast one out of here.
This one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's throwing a lot of balls low.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
No.
That one almost got him.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a pop-up. Torkelson on the move towards the line.
It's a good pitch location.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Did that again. He's not pitching to
off.
me. He's just pitching in the dirt.
2 on, 1 out. Out there to center.
At garbage.
Griffin makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Travis Bazzana. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Not pitched to me.
And that's in there at the knees.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So
that would have been one.
You don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That one lifted to left. And the inning is, we go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And he's into second with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now, Alec Bohm started to swing, held up.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Torkelson stands at second with no outs. And a foul ball.
I think he's slowing down, chap.
2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Cade Smith takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2. Smith. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That's another big strikeout.
All right. Here's the second baseman,
Can we get out of
Christian
this?
Moore.
No, we
A
can't.
grounder
Are you
into
fucking
the
kidding me?
outfield for
Garbage
a
hit.
knock. Torkelson scores, and they take a 3-run lead. 2 men on second now, and this is going to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jackson Chourio. Hit pretty well in the air out
That's
to
gonna
center.
be an out,
Chourio on the move.
A perfect
And out
hit
number
with
one
a
on the
splitter. We're absolutely
Here's
all
the
over
catcher
it.
to hit, Samuel
an out.
Basallo. He's grounded out a couple of times.
That's absolutely so stupid.
Out towards right center. That's
Yeah,
well
then
struck.
that's not a
And no one
perfect
can get
hit.
there.
That's
And
going to be a
gonna
hit
roll to
for
the
a
wall.
double. Make it make
Safely
sense.
into second. He's got a double.
That's rough, Chad.
Mike Cameron digs in now. Hit on the ground to short. Griffin. Throw to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position.
There we go. We got to run
Safe
back.
at first, and an
Huzzah.
infield single keeps the inning going.
We're still alive.
Corbin Carroll now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
It's a triple for the cycle. That's actually wild.
Out to short. They take the force out, and that. And we're back. We go to the eighth. Now, Connor Griffin. And a swing and a miss. Smith, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Slice down the right side. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Gabriel Moreno. Now will bullet to second base, but he's got it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by
just
the
haven't
number
learned
of
to
first
lay
pitch
off all
strikes.
these low
He's not
pitches is my
afraid
problem.
of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one gets down for a
chap.
hit. So
We got a man on
base to start the inning. Frank Thomas, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Little chopper
I just
rolls
can't
foul.
lay off those low pitches.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Safe!
Safe! Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swinging at garbage. Come on, let's lock in here.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's
double play is not what we needed.
That's what you hope for if you're
I
out
would
there
have
on the
gladly
mound.
just taken a
nobody
1.
out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
On the ground.
I mean, kudos to my opponent. He's pitching me. I'm a fucking moron that's swinging at everything in the dirt. So I've got no one to blame but myself. I mean, we're out hitting my opponent too, 11-10.
Start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jason Chourio. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 strikes.
That misses.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's ball 2. In the air to left down the line.
That's not good.
And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
There we go. Big swing.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Torkelson down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible.
ball,
Look for him
2
to throw it
strikes.
again at some point.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Cut on it, just struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. That one the other way.
All right, chap. Bottom of the 9th.
takes
We're
it
down
himself to
2.
the
We got to
bag
learn how to
and
hit.
So bottom of the
Is he going to leave him in or pull him?
9th. And the batter now, Jackson
Colin
Chorio.
Holderman. Does this guy just throw gas? He throws sinkers like no other.
And that one is inside ball 1. And another
Outside, that's a
ball.
ball.
That one fouled off.
All right, chap.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Now I have a feeling he's not. He's either going to go high or he's going to go low again. He went high.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Out of the zone, too. There's an
That
absolutely
one laced to
mashed
center
ball.
and a base hit.
All right.
And that'll bring the
We're in
tying
business.
run to the plate.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now 1-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the
1
floor.
ball,
This might
2
get
strikes.
interesting, Boog.
The tying run at the plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
We're in
You
there.
got
Safe throw there. Safe. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
We're hanging in there.
Move to second. Chorio back on a dive. With the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a good eye there.
Still just the
I want him to be
second
thinking
batter of
about
the inning,
Chorio.
and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a ground ball to first. The tag and
All right,
he's
we
out.
advanced the runner.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, just early on it.
Misses the sweeper.
Pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing
Good
and
pitch
a
by my
miss.
opponent.
Struck
All right,
him
we're down to our
out.
last
now
out, chat.
only 1 out remaining.
I think we're going to
So digging
pull
in, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter for someone with some power. Which has to be Kyle Teal.
Pinch hitter coming on, Kyle Teal.
Well, they're going with the lefty, important at bat in this game.
This one,
Oh.
dropped, and we're starting over. It's 4-4.
All right, it's a new
So
ball
next,
game, chat.
Corbin Carroll.
Can we walk
He's
it off
already
with a
homered this
homer
game.
with Corbin Carroll, though?
Line
No, we
drive.
can't. Extra
He's
innings.
got it. And that is out number 3.
Woo! Okay, Kyle Teal can't play shortstop.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the
He's going to pull Alec Boehm because he's got no speed. I'm going to pull Cade Smith.
left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
I didn't.
Matt Strom gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hit in the air.
There we go. It's what we needed.
Cameron grabs it on the run. Here's
Double
the
play.
throw to second.
Double play,
throw,
chat.
no chance
That's
to
what
get
we
back.
needed.
It's
That's
a double
huge.
play. Here is Aaron Judge.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Slice to right,
Foul
and
ball.
that's just foul.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
There we go.
Swing and a ball lifted
Chat,
in the air.
we can
Cameron
win this.
On the move to the gap.
Coming back
Drops
from
into the
down
glove,
4-1.
and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
We got speed on second.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Oh, and you gave me the matchup, too. This guy doesn't throw super fast.
Squeezes it.
Fool him.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One's the count.
He's trying for third. In the air, right side. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. The relay throw.
All right, a single wins it.
Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
A single wins this for us, chat.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him.
A single is not going to win it for us here, chat.
And we're headed to the 11th.
All right.
11th inning set to get underway. Now it's going to be Connor Griffin.
Give me Eric Gagne.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep.
Well, we lost now. I've lost faith. Not even where I wanted that fucking pitch, and it was right down the middle.
Take a trot around
I
the
mean,
bases.
right down the fucking middle.
And they add a pair.
That's unfortunate.
It's 6-4.
And he did it again anyways,
Shohei
too.
Ohtani.
That sucks, chat. Well.
Here's your 1.
We had our chance. I mean, we rallied back. We had our chance in the last inning. We blew it, so I've got no one to blame but myself.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Moreno, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Magic. Some
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And now the center fielder, Jason Churio. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
I mean, my guy just all of a sudden is a hitting
Rounds
machine.
third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes the run from second.
Where did this guy fucking come from? Where all of a sudden he's hitting everything.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the left fielder.
Is Gagne just
Carroll,
that fucking bad?
That ends the inning, and they limit the...
All right, chat. Well,
We're
I don't have high hopes.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Bryson Stock.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Oh, there's
Coming
a
home.
double.
He'll score easily, and he'll pull into second
I'm
safely.
not going to third. Got one run back, chat. A home run ties it up
Well
again.
done. Drives in the run. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Chorio stands in now, looks at that
Counts
one
1-0.
inside. Swing and a chopper out to short. He's in there.
Wow.
That's
some
back-to-back
ballsy,
singles for him.
base running,
Really
that's for
important at-bat coming up now.
Basallo, the next
A
day.
home run here wins it. God, give me a home run. I need it. I need it.
Out towards right center. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Heading for the plate.
It's not a home run, but we got a tie game again, chat.
Nicely done. Brings home
I don't know how we keep doing this, but we're hanging in there.
And that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be.
And that one is lifted in the air. Churio
that's gone.
Racing
That's game.
Into the alley. Won't get to this one. Runner around
What a
third.
freaking comeback, chat.
The plate, and
4 runs in this inning? There's no way the way we were hitting that I thought we were going to win. Once we went down 3, there's no way. What a great fucking game and a comeback.
One-run
Pardon my
extra inning
French,
win
but
for Chris Singleton.
Jesus. That's one that gets the blood flowing. 17 hits, won 8-7. What a great game. Hats off to my opponent. Pass the boof. 699. Hats off to him. Played an excellent game. Paul Skeens almost parallel 1. Cade Smith did well. Eric Gagne did trash. I don't care that he got the win. He was not impressive. Corbin Carroll absolutely dominated. I mean, I think that I don't know what other better way to end on than that. I'm going to do probably some more grinding offline. Eventually here I am going to be starting my March to October with the Brewers. Might start that still tonight. Don't know. But I think I might leave it on all-star difficulty hitting because in this game compared to last year's, they definitely, I think, monkeyed around the hitting because all-star is a bit harder than it was in last year's game. So we might keep it at all-star difficulty and then maybe see how that goes. And if we need to raise it, we can or you know, kind of go from there. But I appreciate you all coming out watching the stream. If you like the content, please by all means give me a follow here on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I just do this for fun and genuine. I'm gonna cuss and swear when I'm angry, but you know, I'm having fun along the way. Definitely like chatting with you guys too, and I read your comments on YouTube when you write. So you know, appreciate you all. Again, if you like the content, subscribe or follow on Twitch or YouTube. LethalStarGaming. Thumbs up if you like the video. Helps me out a lot. And leave comments. I definitely read and respond to your comments. So hope you all have a good rest of your night. And like I said, maybe we'll be back from March to October. We'll see. So peace out, everybody.